The Maze Artifact Modification event still has 20 days left, so please do not waste these tickets. Now in today's video, I'll go a bit more in depth on that. I also want to touch upon the new Encore missions and instance dungeons. And we're also going to talk about if you should be upgrading your level 75 and 78 artifacts to 100. Now real quick, if the video was helpful, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. And if you need a guild to join, or want to hang out with the community outside of YouTube, make sure to join the Discord link in the description. Now real quick, if you want some free solo leveling promo codes and to support the channel for free, go to my link in the description, sign in with your Netmarble account and link your solo leveling account. Click the support button here, and after 24 hours, go to my page, scroll down and you will have some free promo codes to use in-game. With the April update, you can now get level 100 artifacts. Now, if we go to the Encore missions, these start off at tier 22. However, you have a really low drop rate, so it's completely your choice if you want to start grinding at 22 or wait until you're a higher tier. Now, these offer a really nice boost in the total power of your character. If we look at my Sung Jin Woo here, I upgraded this level 75 beast ring to 100. It had all 4 rolls into crit hit damage, which I thought was useful to bring to 100. Now, if we swap this off to a level 75 one, you will see that I lose 6,000 total power. Now, obviously, that would change a bit with how good your rolls are, if it's part of a set piece. But if we just take 6,000 for, like, an example of a number, that would be 48,000 total power across your 4 pieces. Let's quickly swap that back before I forget, because I will forget. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but 24,000 extra total power across all of your hunters and Sung Jin Woo is a big difference. And of course, if you do get lucky with rolls, that number will be a lot higher. So let's look at Maze Artifact Modification. The Artifact Modification resets legendary artifacts with enhancement tier 5 or higher to tier 0. Keep in mind that existing stats can randomly increase or decrease, so use with caution. Now, for the video, I will actually use one as an example. In my opinion, you should only ever do these on level 100 artifacts. Now, yes, if you're getting to like the last 1 or 2 days of the event and you don't have access to level 100s yet, you can consider doing it to the 75 and 78s. Let's use this Chaotic Infamy Glove as an example. Now, this set increases basic skill damage, so I believe it's going to be pretty good on Marae. However, when I rolled it, we did get a crit hit rate and damage increase, but 2 of the rolls went into HP percent. Now, this isn't an amazing artifact. I normally wouldn't do this, but as I haven't grinded the game much recently, I've been playing other games. It is probably the best one to use as an example. So let's use this. As you can see here, it takes them all down to base and can also change their base value. So my crit hit rate could go down to between 900 to 1,300 if I get lucky. Same with the other stats. So let's just use this, and as you can see, it went down. Honestly, not the best rolls. But let's enhance this. So last time we got 1 into crit hit rate and damage increase and 2 into HP percent. Let's see if we can get better luck this time. 4 in... Okay, wait. That's actually kind of usable. The only thing is, Marae doesn't really need that much crit hit rate because of her A5 weapon, and her A5, I believe, increases her crit rate by quite a lot. But that could probably be used on a different character who needs the crit rate. So obviously, I'm happy with that. I probably shouldn't have rolled that, but I would say that was a W. So yeah, that is how the artifact modification works. Now, what artifact should you be doing this on? We're actually going to use that as an example of why you don't want to use that. As you can see, additional defense and H percent isn't used on Marae at all. She only uses the crit and damage increase. However, if additional defense or HP percent was maybe additional MP or crit damage, and 2 of the rolls went into HP percent, I would consider re-rolling that. The chances are that those 2 rolls would go into better stats, and if it's the piece that you want to take to endgame, then that's useful. So you have 20 days left of this event. Please do not waste your tickets on 75s, as it is very hard to get them up. Now let's talk about that a little bit more. I honestly don't have the best artifact luck on this account. I do have a lot of artifacts that aren't amazing. But this Body of Burning Greed here on Goto, I could see taking this to endgame. It has some crit hit rate and 3 of the rolls went into HP percent, so I could totally use this for a long time. But if we go to advance to get it to level 100, you need 10 of these level 100 artifact reforge stones. Now these are very rare to get. If we go to the craft one, the craft section, to To craft one of these stones, you need 3 of the level 95 ones. Now, you should never use these. There is no point in forging, purple artifacts. That's just a waste. Every one of these you get should be turned into the level 100 ones. Now, the way that you get these is through the instance dungeons, sorry. I'm not 100% sure what the drop rate is, but from tier 21, you can start picking up these level 95s. From tier 23, there is a small chance to be able to get level 100 ones, and I presume that only goes further up the higher tier that you are. So yeah, it is exceptionally difficult, especially if you are low on dungeon mission keys, to be able to get your level 75 and 78 artifacts up to 100. So if you have some where they have good stats, but they all went into a really bad one, you can use them in this. However, if you can wait until there's like a day or 2 left, you might get some level 100 ones that are better than that piece that you can use these tickets on instead. For instance, Iron Will is absolutely amazing on Thomas Andre, one of the new pieces. I managed to get this piece that comes with defense percent and additional defense. Now, I did get a roll into MP recovery rate. That isn't great. However, it isn't a useless stat, and the other ones went into usable pieces, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's all for this video. I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to get this out there so people didn't waste these tickets on artifacts that they're going to replace anyway. If the video is helpful, a like and subscribe would be appreciated, and I hope you have a good day. See ya.